It's nearly that time. It's nearly that time. It's nearly that time. Doing some sound checks, don't mind me. I think that should be alright for volume. Ready to win a ring, Max? Nailed that. That's what people are saying. Many people are saying this. Hey, Benny. Yeah, nothing at the moment. Team's just warming up. Got a league match best of 3. Actually, pull up a scoreboard. Ah, fuck it. I'll just leave it alone. There you go, a little text. Bring up the hub. I'm doing all this while I'm commentating and organising the stream as well. Is that a good size? That look good? Go team. You're not on this team, silly. Don't be stupid. Balakwa played a little slap shot before you started, Benny. Up and coming prodigy in season 10. Good times. Oops. Just realised I'm probably going to be coming the Prem Bowl. If we don't sweep finals, that is. Should be a bit of fun. Go Bell. Should pull up the teams actually, hey. Here we go, we got... Oh, you can just barely see them. Perfect. Antimatters versus Flaccid Trips. Here's Antimatters. Strong squad of Balako Haife, Boss Jez, and JJ. Honestly, all players with a fair bit of experience, which I think is proving the difference maker in this season, where, you know, we're a little strapped for depth, to say the least. 4 players who can kind of competently work together without need to practice or train too much together. And, you know, similar strategy from Jay, who's picked up Stevie, Shu and Max to form his core 4. And it's worked for him thus far. I think he's 8-2 and Bell's 10-0, pretty sure. So definitely 2 teams to beat. We're live, by the way. It's time to be professional. As you can see from the chat, very professional stuff. Wow. Just receiving word into my earpiece that Flaccid Trips are actually have gone for a diversity hire this week, and I suppose in either like a simulated kind of raising awareness sort of thing, or otherwise Stevie Baby is being forced to play on a 60 Hz monitor, which for those who have played on faster monitors, you would know makes all the difference for Tag Pro. So big ups to Stevie, very brave, very brave. Thank you. Shut your eyes for a second while I do all this bullshit. This is official stream business. Hey, Cavalli. Hey. What's up? Hey. Jaycon Alodi. Wow, both teams ready. I don't believe it. We're actually going to watch them tag, bro. I didn't think this was possible. I'm going to put on a special song to commemorate the event. Hopefully that's not too loud. That might be really loud. Let me know if anyone's actually watching this stupid game. Oh, and I got sent back to the main menu. Try again. Game's not broken, it's fine. Sorry, you're already in this game. Ah, I see. Let's go, Munby. Oh, you guys are getting Discord alerts. My bad. Well, you might not be actually, but my bad anyway. Look at these techers. We're in a whole new frontier of getting this stupid game to work. Stuff makes me happy. Alright, we may actually be loading into a proper game. By the looks of things at this early stage, don't want to jinx anything. Back in a moment. Oppa! Unlucky. Stevie not in. Okay, just shut my door and turn the fan off. Setting up my streaming bunker fortress. Okay, they're actually live and playing. Despite Stevie loading in a little bit late. Okay, no stress. I'm gonna turn the music down. Oh shit! Production value. Can't hear myself think. Anyway, let's talk Tag Pro, shall we? So, a long-awaited matchup after Bell got the better of JL's team in the regular season. Antimatter's taking that series 2-0. And off to a hot start with Antimatter's claiming one within the first minute as we come up to our first round of power-ups with 2 Tag Pros. Flaccid Trip set up well for this, but JJ may be able to pinch that bot one. Boss Jeremy slides onto it at the last second. Haife taking the top Tag Pro for himself. So, early dominance to Antimatters. With Haife now leading Belacqua out through the bottom of the base. JL's got to do something big to try and hold on to this one for his team. Boss Jeremy closing in, but he's found a path through the top. He's over through the gate and he takes one out for good measure on his way past. Belacqua holding on to the flag. JL's done it again. What a surprise. Nice laps through the middle of the map as Sardonica tends to lend itself towards. And a little handoff action, Boss Jeremy giving the flag to JJ, who should be able to find a line out here. It's just Max Raw to hold on to it. Great read as JJ comes into base low, and Max Raw says no thank you. I'll be taking that. Grabs the flag himself and actually gets Antimatters out of position here, but JJ just choosing to hold position rather than grab the flag. And it's going to work out for them because Flaccid Trips have picked up 2 Tag Pros for themselves this round. But Shoebox misses the flag, so there's going to be a bit of delay to this out, but it is going to happen. Past 3, it's all up to Boss Jez. Boost through the bottom of the map, and Haife gets a 6 shutdown. Actually, must be said. Oh, bro, I'm running in low FPS right now. Just realized, let me sort that out on the side. Just talk amongst yourselves for a moment. I don't know what's going to happen if I click this. I'm kind of nervous. I think I'll be okay. Oh god. It's not okay. My song started again. That should be better now though. 145 FPS instead of 35. Small difference. And Antimatters pick up another cat while I'm fucking around. Perfect. 3v1 on this, 3v3 on this bottom pup. Antimatters picks up that Tag Pro, but JL picking up the first non-Tag Pro of the game. A little juke juice for his troubles. And we'll use it to try and block for Shoebox to pick up and out. Manages to procure it with Shoe going out past that gate, but JJ is hanging on for life with Haive breathing down the neck of Stevie Baby chasing. And handoffs galore as Shoebox and Max Raw kiss, make up, and allow the regrab chain to continue for both teams. Oh, JL working his magic with an ill-timed grab from either Blackrock or JJ. Didn't manage to pick up on that one, but regardless, Flaccid Trips get their first of the series. Both teams in a bit of a reset here, trying to line up their grabs. Max Raw with the first strike. Gets JL out of base. Coming in now, Boss Jez just gets in the way at the last second. So back to the aforementioned reset as both teams go for these pups. It's 2-0 yet again for the Flaccid Trips. They really are heroes of this map. It's got to be said. And Jail to close down Boss Jez. If he can do it solo, it would be huge for his team, but he can't. He wastes that RB. Feeling a little bit rushed there with his team ready to cap. And not on this occasion. Boss Jez doing what he's been doing for years, holding the flag as a defender. And does enough on this occasion. So it's JL to get shut down. Now Balakra and JJ looking for an opportunity here. Managed to pick up that return on Max Raw, but Shoebox brings the flag away to safety. So back to ring around the rosy. Does eventually get closed down, but Stevie's ready to grab. JL blocking for her coming out of base. But gets shut down by Bell. That gives Jay just enough space to get out past Hi-Fi using that boost. Just JJ to block Jay here. No pressure on JJ whatsoever. As these power-ups come up, it's Shoebox to try and win this 3-on-1. Not going to happen though. Belakwa too slick for those tricks. Stevie Baby picks up one for free. Shuts down JJ. Boosts and bombs galore. It's all on Jay here in Shoebox to close down Belakwa. Stevie gets 1 out of 2 returns on this RB. Goes for a cheeky one off the wall. Hit the Juke Juice spacebar. Oh, Max Raw misses the flag. What am I watching? Is this pro? I mean, is this majors? What's the go? Oh, this guy wants to win a ring, huh? Got to do a bit better than that. Back to a reset here with Max Raw pushing back cleverly to bring his team a little bit of stability on the flag. Now it's Jay who gets the handoff 1-on-2. Tries to bomb past JJ, but just a little bit mistimed. So retreats to safety. Playing momentum for his team. Oh, using those corners so precisely, but gets a little bit red by Belakwa. So will be shut down. Maxwell boosting in. Ill-timed grab from Hi-Fi. Gets shut down as well. Now it's going to be a cap from Max Raw. Oh, shoebox boost pass. God, this... We haven't really perfected the spacebar yet down under, unfortunately. It's nothing wrong with Jay's spacebar on that occasion as he finds the return and manages to secure a clean cap for the Flaccid Trips. Score 3-2. Only 3.5 minutes remaining on this first half of Sardonica. Brought to you by the magnificent Butter. Don't know who that is, but need to have a good hard look at themselves for making this map. You can call it that. Max Raw looking for this bomb past Boss Jez. Will get the grab. Not going to give himself much space though. JL looking for a handoff, but opts against it. Despite having that boost, uses the back boost instead. Boss Jeremy caught napping. JJ closing down. And now both teams setting up for these power-ups. Belakwa and his squad of antimatters looking for a bit of momentum, but not going to work out on this occasion. JL picking up that top Juke Juice, and Shoebox cleverly using the grab to get his team that bottom Duke. So it's 2-0 once again on power-ups this round. The Flaccid Trips. JL going for a grab with this Juke Juice. This could be a real opportunity if he can get past Belakwa. Uses the spacebar to do so. Misses that corner, unfortunately, and will get shut down. Hi-Fi and JJ. Very nicely played on OD. Yeah, Boss Jez, very ill-timed grab. JL doesn't hang around though. He's happy to just play the long game. And Maxwell boosts into his demise. A grab here from Jay could be huge. If Belakwa gets shut down, it's only Boss Jez and Hi-Fi ahead. Boss Jez does manage to delay enough for JJ to catch up, however. But JJ goes down. It's all on Belakwa and Hi-Fi. Oh, Hi-Fi, this has to be so precise. Oh. But I wasn't paying attention, and it looks like both Flaccid Trips players came off anti there. Probably a bit ill-timed, I'd say. But alas, they're keeping this chain going, though it will be a bit of power-up dominance, it looks like, to Flaccid Trips as payoff for their momentum. A couple gold stars for you there. Congrats. DB, oh, what are we doing here? That's amateur stuff. On the flag. JL playing a little bit of mind game with Hive. But Hi-Fi wins out in the brain department in that exchange. Securing a reset for antimatters. Clean cap ahead at this stage. Despite a bit of a worrying grab from JJ. He just has the respawns. And a little bit of quiet falling around the map for the moment as Hi-Fi goes for this grab. Should be able to get a handoff to Boss Jez, but misses the flag. So not this time. Bit more 3D from AM. Hi-Fi displaying the momentum for his team a little bit. JL looking for an opportunity as both teams set up for the power-ups. Too many players have gone for pups here. JL just rushes it in though. Now his team needs to get ahead. Oh, total reversal. But it's not going to matter because they have access to that tag pro. Oh God, there's too much to process of what just happened. But Max Raw could have capped the flag and he didn't. That's all you need to know. Yeah, it's pretty hard game. What can you say? Couple quick shutdowns. JJ and Stevie Baby happy to grab the flag in the interim, but it's going to go the way of JJ using that tag pro to perfection. And Stevie, unfortunately for her, getting shut down solo. That won't work out on this occasion. JL looking for a route out of base. 3 defenders is going to make it tough. Notice I don't count Boss Jez in there because he didn't even look at Jay. This ran straight for the flag. Happy to play a little block against Stevie. Max Raw going for a last second grab, but it is not to be as we come to the end of our first half of this first map, Sardonica. And it's AM taking an early lead. 2 caps each to Balakra and JJ, playing that strong defense. Meanwhile, the support players, Boss Ches and Hi-Fi, apparently, the 2 offenders, doing their part themselves. Against the 2 caps, 1 each to Max Raw and JL from the Flaccid Trips. Significantly worse KDAs on that half. But regardless, AM 4-2. And knowing these 2 squads, they'll want to have a little powwow, little debrief. Happy to just wait patiently and get my music rolling. I don't know what I just clicked, but I don't think it was bad. How about... Yeah, that'll do. A little chill. Balakra, yeah, actually is looking like the best player at the moment, I've got to say. Or at least the best. I mean, Balak was kind of raised, elevated, I want to say, by his team. I would say a bit better than Jay, who is the obvious contender for best player at the moment. Okay, a little 2-minute break according to JL. Sorry, according to Balakwa. The real best player, by the way. Check out the leader tab in the meantime. They're still really playing this shit. Balls to you. Guy's been playing for... Damn. Guy's been playing that long. He's never hit 75% win rate. Kind of wild. Even I've hit 55, like... I was pretty proud of that too. Oh well, we can't all be on my level. Actually is one player over 75% at the moment, that's kind of crazy. Community. 360 degrees players. Damn, this guy's a fucking nerd. I think Balak was on this list, or me here, not Balakwa. Or maybe he is, I don't know. Who cares? Where's Nigel? I thought he was, Oh, game's starting. Excuse me. Got more interesting things to talk about. And yes, I will remember to put the score in after this half is finished. let it play out. You'll be right. Opening things up, and the wait call coming in. Are both teams ready? Are both teams not ready? They're leaving me guessing. Okay, happy to play it out. So we lost 15 seconds, but alas, we're underway with no lobby restarts. It's a good game, by the way. Hyphay looking for an early boost, but JL playing a little 3D, just slowing down Hyph and Bell ever so slightly. And Balakwa now setting up with Hyphay to find a grab. Conversely, JL bombs through, but won't pick it up on this occasion. Hyphay taking an outrageous boost out of base, but just misses it ever so slightly. And Balakwa will get shut down in that 2v1, not able to find the boost timing. Hyphay looking for momentum on the bomb, but that does get demolished. And now Jay looks like he may go for a grab rather than the pop. Not going to work out because JJ picks it up and Boss Jez finds the flaccid on Jay. So now Stevie versus JJ on that Juke Juice. Max Raw reading the boost through because Stevie definitely couldn't with that one. That was a shocker. And we have a reset. Jay completely safe to grab here and should get shut down by the three chasers in Boss Jez, Balakwa and JJ. Now a little 1v1 action for Hyphay and Stevie. Will go the way of Stevie as Hyphay gets stuck in that corner. And Balakwa on this bomb. Jay reads that Balakwa was going to look for the boost through topside. I suppose due to how unsafe the gate area was. Balakwa speeding around the map, just does a lap, picks up the flag on his way through. And that'll be the 5th to AM. Flaccid Trip's just not ready for that one. Got with their pants down. Maxwell boosting through, will find the grab on JJ and Boss Jez. Picks up the flag, looking for cheeky action on that corner. Won't work out on this occasion, but does give Jay the space to pick up that Juke Juice for free. Stevie Baby grabbing the rolling bomb. Jay space bars through with the Juke Juice. Gets shut down on the gate. And a couple more Flaccids, the way of Flaccid Trips. Give us yet another reset. AM a clean 3 caps up at the moment. Clean. And a grab from Hyphay. This is very bad news for Flaccid Trips. But Hyphay fucks it up. I think he still got it though, despite a valiant effort from Shoebox. Oh, and Balakwa's just doing more tricks on him. Look at this. That's a cap. Yeah, off top ball. Oh, not quite. Max Raw. Well-timed grab. Now it's on JJ. Chase. If Balakwa wants to find this cap for himself, but Stevie Baby's playing solid re. Keeping JJ blocked out. Boss Jez does find the bomb in the end as Hyphay and JL pick up the flags just in time for the next round of pups. Boss Jez and Stevie looking for that top one as Balakwa picks up the tag pro bottom. Jay will get shut down. Now it's Hyphay to be led by Balakwa through the base. Boss Jez waiting with that re-grab. Rolling bomb intact. Balakwa getting cheeky, trying to find this shutdown on Stevie any which way. Stevie happy to just hold the flag under no pressure, but will be shut down by JJ eventually. The blockers have arrived for Flaccid Trips, so Hyphay required to hold this flag as long as he possibly can. Balakwa being in position for that gate will certainly help though, but Shoebox and Stevie catch up. And it's a shutdown though. Boss Jez just boosts through the whole map. And Anti-Matters have done their homework on this, you must say. God. I don't know why. It's a piece of shit, but good on them, I suppose. Comprehensively dismantled Flaccid Trips so far on this map. And Hyphay doing work once again, just circling those mid-islands with this flag. Happy to find a boost and just chill out. Though Flaccid Trips picking up both power-ups once again as JL leads Shoebox out of the bottom side of the base. Shoebox, I don't know where you're going. Ends up getting soloed by Hyphay. Or not by Hyphay. I'm not paying attention. Balakwa gets shut down by Stevie there. World napping once again on the gate. Yeah, JJ's looking good. Sure. And Jay does enough. Boss Jez and Max are now to pick up the flag. They're both going to have themselves a bit of space, though Boss Jez gets shut down by Shoebox. Max are trying to juke out JJ, and he will find it in the end. Oh, but he hits that corner very indelicately. And is returned for his troubles. So now Stevie Baby positioning on that top boost. JL gives him a bit of love. Pushes bottom. And now it's Stevie running rings around AM in the base. Draws Hyphae out and no pressure. Plus no cap with this power up coming up. Stevie sends it in. It actually could be a cap. But Stevie just a little bit slow. Oh, but a couple flaccets from AM means it's just Bell. But Bell finds the solo on Stevie. So no cap for Flaccid Trips to potentially have a shot of equalizing on map 1 here. But Shoebox, quick as you like. Picks up that momentum cap with the tag bro still able to do a bit of work as it runs out. Yeah. No 180-degree boosts to be found for Flaccid Trips yet this half. Maxwell looking for it. Oh, but he holds just long enough. I don't know what Max and Stevie are doing. You just, like, I don't know, Tag Pro is a simple game. You just have to be alive if you want to influence the map. It's non-controversial, but I feel like it needs to be said. If you spend the whole half dead, you're going to play badly. JL was out there, but it was to his surprise as he got shut down with these pups coming up. Flaccid Trips are way out of position, but Jay does manage to swipe that rolling bomb. Hyphae now keeping the juke on D. JL getting blocked out by JJo and Balakwa. Trying to find a grab here. Does manage to displace JJo and Bell. JJo trying to rush ahead. Gets shut down. Balakwa and Hyphae waiting for Jay. Deciding to push off Ree. Probably a wise decision because now Boss Jez is just going to be able to walk it in. That's a sick boost. Bomb, rather. As Max Raw gets shut down, but it's going to be one the other way. Just a bit of ill-timed holding from JJ. Or lack thereof. Oh, and probably a cap opportunity for Stevie after all that, but does get lost in the end because just a little too slow to act, fortunately. Shut down by Hyphae in a one-on-one. That's inexcusable. Shoebox, though, using the momentum to boost around the whole map and is actually open on the flag tile here. Balakwa needs to do a lot of work to hold. Stevie nearly gets a solo shutdown. Shoebox, what are you doing, man? This guy won majors, I think, a couple times, maybe. Definitely not doing stuff like that, that's for sure. Max Rowan shooter shut down Bell here. Stevie leading Jay into base. Balakwa needs to do a lot. Tries to go off that corner. Probably would have done the same thing. Commiserations, because it was a good effort. Now it's Max Raw. That's such a sick boost. But not going to be enough to give Stevie an opportunity. Shoebox looking for momentum, leaving Jay and Max on defense. That's not going to work out for them. No surprises there as they're completely out of position. Hyphae grabbing. It's actually going to work really nicely. Ends up on top boost. Okay, didn't want the top boost. Happens. Oh, Boss Jez. Do it. All the way. It's a cap. No, where you going? Wants the pups. Doesn't want the pups, in fact. I don't know. That is not normally. Balakwa now being led out of base by JJo. Will get kissed by Shoebox, who is bombing through and finds his own path to equalize. So not able to take advantage of that tag pro RAM. But I think considering the scoreline and the time remaining, they should be home here. Despite a consolidation cap from Max Raw, putting the gap at a respectable 3 caps. That's the kind of energy you can take into a second map and still maintain winning chances. First real test of OD here for Antimatters as Jay boosts around. Boss Jez really well positioned and Stevie too slow to try and shut down that block. So Max Raw keeping momentum for his team as JL goes to regrab. Balakwa happy to meet him there. And Max Raw goes a little early, unfortunately. Gets shut down, but Jay able to use that RB to get a grab and save a cap for his team. Now boosting out of base as Hyphae gets shut down on the other side of the map. So it will be close for Jay, who opens up for Max, but manages to bomb himself out. Shoebox, though, despite 2-on-1 blocks, saves that one. God, it feels like any team with Jay on it, you can never be sure. Like, situations like that, Jay's not even influencing it, but he just wills his team into making hero plays, and Shoebox does so well there. as they have done all season. Balakra kissing Max Raw to bring an end to this first map. Going the way of AM with a suggestive scoreline. Congratulations. Now both teams refocusing, reshifting to the fast dynamic nature of Moonbase. And a lot more exciting to commentate, that's for sure. I feel like I'm falling asleep watching that rubbish. Tell us how you really feel, Munby. Shut your eyes again. Don't worry about any of this. All just very, very professional this stream. Okay. Much better. Oh, I don't want to listen to this. A little... Oh. Let's get... Kind of fits the theme of the map, doesn't it? Let's get a little hyper. Yeah, deep breath, go again. Good luck. Black was not good enough to play Moonbase. Oh, so you should be fine, Max. Non-controversial, by the way. Both teams ready. Join game button has presented itself to me, so into our next half of Tag Pro, we find ourselves in the new frontiers of Moonbase. Modern map by historical standards, but a classic staple by ours. And both teams ready and raring at the 10 seconds, at the 10-minute mark, excuse me. So we will see some traditional rollouts with Jail and Max Raw aiming for an early grab, though won't get sucked in on this occasion. Balakwa controlling that portal position. Highfei picking up a grab with Stevie not quite ready, and it's a classic handoff. Balakwa coming over the top. Now it's just Max Raw to shut down. Oh, just read like a book by Flaccid Trips early. My bad, I think. I don't know if that was my bad. Pretty sure I evened them out, but oh well. 1-0 to AM after the first cap coming through. And some quick returns means that both teams will be hunting power-ups without too much else happening on the map. Balakwa 1v3 picks up the tag pro. That is huge. Jeez, I know Jay will be frustrated about that one. It's going to be another cap to AM. 2-0 at this early stage of Moonbase. Not a scoreline I would expect. Typically very controlled and slow starters are Flaccid Trips teams, but not this time, though it will be a potential counter cap here Haife, however, going to be able to hold long enough to prevent Jay getting that momentum cap. And back to a little chasey. Being played on the map. Haife shut down. Now Jay looking for a path around this OD. It's got to be off right wall if his team can comet. It needs to be precise as well, though. Jay just playing the slow game. Oh, that's so wicked. Uses shoebox as a landing point. And just ever so precise. Jay brings that one in and manages the momentum to pick up those power-ups as well. So Haife with a lot of work to do here. Does get shut down. Now it's Balakwa to hold the flag. Can he get past Macro? He can. Stevie and Jay cornering up, allowing Boss Jez out once again. Probably needed to have a shutdown there if they wanted to get a cap themselves. So Boss Jez getting sucked in, but Max and Shu out of position as Stevie gets soloed at just a crucial time. Brutal stuff. Grabbed by Shoebox though. Jail can use this bomb to get him onto the flag. Bombs JJ out of position, but it's not going to be enough now. Jay needs to restrict Boss Jeremy as JJ is running back to try and find the snipe on Max Raw. But neither team opt for it. Max playing safe and JJ holding that mid-island. As we got a little wiggle. A few little shakes around the mid-region. Jay yet another 1v1 grab. Haife to shut down though. Huge opportunity for Boss Jez. Gets shut by Stevie Baby though. Great movement and Max Raw with a little, maybe a hopeful boost, you could call that one, to pick up the RB, though Bell just grabs it uncontested in the end. So back to a bit of a reset. Balakwa trying to use this RB to find an out for his team, but Stevie with access to that juke juice. Not sure where he's going, but will be a shutdown regardless. And Jay's blacks himself using that bomb. Maxwell trying to find a 2-on-1 opportunity, but not to be. As Boss Jez and Balakwa ever so solid. He does get that grab, and Max Raw now to be shut down in top of base. AM not opting to grab as of yet this round of pups. So will be both teams fighting for that. Looks like Max Raw and JL should have position on this top Tag Pro. Boss Jez and Balakwa rolling around, sniffing like sharks. And if you can get them in that pure pup fight, 2v2, no items, it's hard to beat the flaccid trips. Balakwa with a whole lot to do. Boss Jez has been caught out of position. Stevie Baby gets the shutdown on Bell, and JJ succumbs to the Tag Pro lead. So flaccid trips pick up their second of the half. Ignore the scoreboard. Only been 2 caps. Pretty sure. Yep, right I am. Max Raw now with the flag. Just Balakwa to beat here. Shoebox holding onto that bomb. Max Raw decides to come back to safety. Oh, not much wisdom in that from AM. Plus Jeremy forced to take the bomb out of base. That's pretty sick stuff. So Flaccid Trips equalizing. Score now 3-3. Hey, Dorius. Oh. Caught napping once again, Flaccid Trips. Mean AM's going to pick up a freebie. Will give up that RB in the process, but happy to make that trade every day of the week, I would have thought. Boss Jeremy grabbing. Could be shut down here by Shoebox, who's bombing back through the map, but not on this occasion. JL able to use the momentum of that kiss to pick up the flag for himself, but will not cap on this occasion. Back to a reset. Max Raw now. Getting a little desperate for a grab there, must be said, and is shut down 3-on-1. So nothing eventuating there. Oh, what am I watching here? I mean, I would say like well done by Jez, but it was just a litany of silly mistakes for the Flaccid Trips. Now pressure's on them to reset from here. Can they? Do they have the mental fortitude to come back from something a little bit embarrassing like that? They are going to pick up this tag, bro. So good signs early for them. Shoebox will force Bell into position to get shut down by Jay there. Now on the offensive. Gets a couple quick shutdowns. Shu needs to grab here. Will be past 3. It's just Boss Jeremy with this juke juice. Can he find anything? Oh, sandwiched so nicely. 2-on-1. Beautiful stuff by Jez. Not really much for the defenders to do. in that position, unfortunately. It's either let Boss Jez face the flag carrier and boost onto him with the Duke, or let him sandwich and therefore hold position regardless. Shoebox duking the pants off Hi-Fi, it must be said, but Hi-Fi not the type to get done twice. And it's just to boost Shoebox back to a return. JL ready on the handoff though. Just Boss Des to get through. No pressure on him though. And looking for a kiss, but eventually opts to pull out. And that's a tag pro apiece for these two teams. Boss Jez actually in a lot of danger here. Does get shut down. Can Hi-Fi get out with the flag? Oh, he opts to keep it in. That's risky. Balakwa's now coming back. But Shoebox is in position, getting kills galore. And the shutdown comes on Jay. He's going to be filthy at that. Just changing a beat now for Max Raw. How has this happened? I'm not really following. Max Raw, sick boost around JJ on the mid-island. Oh, it's so close. Turning it like an 18-wheeler onto the flag tile there. Picks up the 4th cap of the half for Flaccid Trips. Ignore the scoreboard. They've scored 4. Beautiful stuff. So, a bit of relative quiet now. They're looking for a bomb, but will be shut down quickly. And Stevie not opting to grab there. So, both teams 2-on-2 for these pups, though AM have committed 3 or 4 players top, and it's actually worked out not too badly because it was looking pretty dire for them, and they just pick up 1 tag pro for their troubles. JL looking to use this tag pro to get out of base, leaves Balakwa well enough alone, and see if he can sniff out any weakness elsewhere. Or he could use this tag pro to just try and grab the flag and get out, but Max Raw stops any plans of that with his own little deflection. Silly stuff, silly stuff. Another couple shutdowns mean we're back to 2-on-2 reset. Max Raw lining this boost up, not going to find it. Balakwa with one of his own. Shoebox happy to allow the Flaccid there. And all of a sudden we've got another pup round coming up. It feels like just a minute ago. Jeez, time flies. Balakwa boosting in, maybe looking for a bit of momentum on this flag. Just enough to blow Shoebox out of position. And could use this bomb to get a cheeky one. Evie though will manage to pick up that RB free of charge. Balakwa boosting straight into Shoebox, ready and waiting on that top boost. Now it's Boss Jez just getting laser beamed by Shu. A sick boost by Jay means they do manage to find the follow-up return. Stevie, baby, what the fuck? Are you stupid? Are you going to let your captain down like that? Max Raw holding. AM just backing that thing up. Will be a return. And likely a couple more from Stevie. Last chance here for Shu. He's past 2. It's just Hi-Fi to beat, actually. Hi-Fi, good line. Shoebox, you're so slow, man. What? Jesus. More 18-wheeler. More 18-wheelers in the game. That was a low-quality half. I'm pretty disappointed. Low quality in terms of standard, high quality in terms of competitiveness, at least. So, can't complain. But it is AM to take a 1-cap lead, which has got me excited. I need to check the EU. Excuse me. I think FT was on blue. Am I stupid? Yeah. The Stevie Maxwell combo. Yes, Tabir saying smart things in the chat. So true. This guy knows ball. Watch out. Probably is like an NA Pro or something. Who knows? Thanks, man. Thanks for the support. This is huge for my brand. Play Tom size, no rules. I had a Spotify overlay. What happened to it? I don't want that one. That's me upside down, dude. That's me again. Guess I'm not naked, I guess. I do. Oh yeah, here we go. No, idiots. What are you doing? Ugh. Does Tabia mention me in the chat? Can't say it though. There we go.
I did a song already called Fortunate Fame.
Hello, handsome. Might have to move that. I'll put it over here.
Something we all adore. The one thing worth dying for. Nothing but pain. Stuck in this game. Searching for fortune and fame. Something we all adore.
Team's taking this one seriously for a 1v2 playoff. I mean, come on, guys. Can we get this underway? I gotta walk my fish, lol. Thank you for putting Tabia Dunk in the chat. That's good. I'm glad. Hey, man. Damn. Been that long since you streamed. 9 seasons of Slapshot have been played. That's awesome.
It's so basic that we all want to be famous and noticed and watched. We all want money and riches and we all want the finest out of life from the most heartless gangbanger to the most virtuous police officer. And we're all human beings, so we're all susceptible to our own weaknesses. Temptation is a very strong weakness, and that's what this movie is about: temptation, weakness, and fortune and fame. I did a song already called Fortune and Fame. And it's like the hook goes, something we all adore. The one thing worth dying for.
Can't you sub? I don't know, because I don't take subs. I'm not a affiliate or whatever. Fuck me. We've been here an hour, lads. Can we play, please? Yet. Got Monday nights to enjoy. Both teams ready. Let's go. Beautiful. Knock myself in spec. Watch players be too slow to join. No doubt. How's the overlay looking there? Fuck, it's fucked. Let me fix it. Don't move that. Let's move that instead. Beautiful. Look at that. Professional as. Oh, alright, underway. And Flaccid Trips, no doubt, looking at different angles heading into this half. The weight call coming from Jeremy, who correctly identifies that Shoebox is still loading into the game. They could pile on some cheeky caps in a 3v4, but Shoebox is in now, so both teams happy to start the dance. And a tag pro on Flaccid Trip's side means that first round will be a bit irregular. Alaka looking for that solo grab, does get it. Stevie just giving the top boost away. And yuck. Yucky cap. It should never happen. You got to control those mid boosts if you want to exert some map pressure. JL setting up early for this tag pro. Stevie and Shoebox just, what the fuck? Older map version. I mean, it's OCE version. We just made changes to it. Maxwell with a cheeky grab there. Gets shut down pretty quickly though. Balakwa coming the other way. Not able to cap with that EP lead this time around. And Shoebox defusing means JJ is stuck alone on offense for a little moment, but that little moment dissolves pretty quickly as he picks up the flag. Will be shut down though. Maxwell grabbing it with momentum as Hi-Fi continues that regrab chain. Now Hi-Fi to be shut down by Shoebox, and Stevie does manage to juke Shoebox and stay alive. While Maxwell still looking for opportunities on this top boost. Shoebox and Boss Jazz setting up for that tag bro. JJ there to support. Stevie also there. And JJ forced away, so it's going to be 2-0 to the way of Flaccid Trips on the pups this round. Plus a cap to boot. That's brutal stuff. So it could be an opportunity to equalize if Shoebox can get the shutdown on Boss Jeremy with some pace. Could be really beneficial for their chances here. Oh, Max Raw just walks straight into JJ, who ping pongs off the wall. Fuck, standards are slipping, boys. This is ugly stuff. JL misses that boost out of base, so back to a reset, and Flaccid Trips remain one cap behind here. Moon base time is ticking away. 7 minutes remain. And Maxwell being shut down on own means that Hi-Fi has an opportunity, but gets returned cleverly by Jay in the middle of the map. Jay now setting up Stevie for a grab, runs straight into JJ. Maxwell gets blocked into a beautiful position by Hi-Fi. So Bell, despite being ahead of 3, will be taken out this time around. Maxwell not in a great spot to pick up that tag, bro, so just goes for the flag instead. And Balakwa and Jay fighting for that tag, bro. Balakwa wins out, so it means that JJ can pick up that tag, bro, despite containing Max Raw. Shoebox misses the flag. Oh, yuck. Does pick it up, though. The RB actually helps him. Gets towards the bomb. Now he's past 4. Balakwa needs to hold desperately. Gajo and Boss Jazz there to catch up with Shoebox, holding this boost as long as he can, but turns out to be too long, as will be shut down before he can even take it. Now Shu and Stevie pushing Balakwa back as Boss Jazz and JJ do the same on the other end of the map. Max Raw to grab, but does get contained by this dynamic duo. And Balakwa, great respawn positioning to assist. G-Box runs straight into Balakwa. So back to a reset. Heading into this third round of pups. Shoebox trying to help his team out to pick up this tag pro. Looks like a strong position, though JJ could pick this one up. Balakwa caught out, but just manages to roll off. Looks like just not enough pressure being exerted by Shoebox and Stevie Baby for that tag bro. Really strong kiss there, actually, must be said, by Max Raw. Slows that tag pro down enough and gets Jay on the flag, where they're going to do their best work. Shoebox using that bomb to buy his team just a little bit of time. Now it's Max Raw, hoping to not be shut down by AM. Really strong positioning on that portal means Boss Jazz's mistake can be exploited. If you can hit this boost, oh, you just can't wait, mate. You just got to send it. JL juking Hi-Fi and Balakwa now, looking for that bottom corner. Doesn't quite hit it, but could be to his benefit, as there's not much on the way of opportunity. Will be shut down by Balakwa solo, though. Bell now forcing Max Raw into the hands of his OD. Max Raw going for straight on, but not to be. Cheeky little shutdown there for Shoebox. Means Hyphae's out of base and on the tile. And his team will pick up 2 tag pros as a result. So not much positivity for the Flaccid trips here. So the lack of pressure on Jay means these tag pros are just ticking out. And even if he does get shut down, it's not going to matter much. But Jay is just running rings around these guys. Boss Jez gets back just in time to save a cap. Recognizes the writing on the wall. Oh, that's beautiful stuff. Back to his old tricks. That's going to be a confidence builder, I reckon. Let's see if his team can work on that. 1 cap the difference. Stevie now juking around JJ. And Balakwa holding on to this boost. JJ now in a strong position to get the return on Stevie. Does find it. JL soloing Hyphae. Max Raw looking for some jukes of his own on Balakwa and Boss Jez. JL, huge block. It's just JJ to beat, but Hyphae finds his way into position with the bomb. As we head into yet another round of pups. 2 RBs. Cleverly timed grab from JL. Will pick up a cap. JJ just out of position to use that rolling bomb to any effect. Now it's Max Raw on regrab with another rolling bomb coming into base. A lot of work for Boss Jez to do here. Jay looking for something cheeky on that middle island. Just going for it all. I don't like that decision by Boss Jez. Should have been a kiss there. Max Raw does get shut down though. Not able to use that boost to its full effect. Could find his way onto this bomb though and be able to hold for a little longer. Stevie probably doing more harm than good with those blocks. Must be said. Max Raw, that just parted the Red Sea for him. You know you want to take it, mate. He's past 3. Finds a kill on Balakwa, who will spend 3 seconds in the grave before getting back on the chase. Pressuring Max Raw to come in off that mid boost. JJ and Hyphae are waiting. He finds his way through the 2 of them. And Boss Jez, you have to look for a kiss here, surely. Is protected by his team, however, coming into yet another round of pups. Stevie will creep off that regrab. So it's 1 tag pro apiece. Neither team wanting to quote-unquote win the game. Hoping to just carry until the other team makes a mistake. Stevie getting a bit lost with that tag pro, maybe feeling the pressure of JJ and Boss Jez being closer to the flag tile. But Max Raw has been holding for an eternity. And he's still maintaining control of that flag. Balakwa runs straight into the gate. It has to be 2 strong blocks here. Stevie and JL doing all they can. JJ feeling the pressure. Grabs. Does manage to buy enough time for Balakwa to get in position. Shoebox maintaining momentum. Only 2 blockers there. Someone dies. Boss Jez dies. It's going to be enough. JJ's there. Max Raw maintains momentum. You've got to block top. He takes the top boost himself. He's going to find the tile. But JJ's gets the grab in time. Boss Jez shuts down. I'm getting dizzy. Ooh. 1 pup each. Music's got to pick up a bit, I think. Ooh. Perfect. Okay, this could be extra time on map 2 of the first tag pro finals. I don't know the rules either, but we'll see how we go. Shoebox now coming into base with this flag. Manages to bomb Balakwa and Hyphae out of position, so he holds that tile for just a moment, but Boss Jez under relatively little pressure with JJ blocking for him solidly. Max Raw diffuses the whole map. Stevie looking for an outrageous angle. But Balakwa happy to just hold back to this boost here. And no trouble getting around the blocks of Hyphae and Stevie. So on the flag, he will remain. Shoebox now juking JJ to his own credit. Both pups coming up. Neither team really in position for them, but Balakwa will find a juke. Just on the flag, gets shut down by Jay. Just like that, JJ manages to get the return on Shoebox, but Max Raw might have enough time to just walk it in. Where are you going? Fuck. He was right about the choking, dude. Ah. That's hard to watch sometimes. Hey, JL had a backwards boost opportunity, but does not take it. Decides to just opt for the defuse. Actually, a really dangerous spot for AM, but Balakwa just misses that boost. Now it's JL sandwich to perfection. So will buy his team some time. Shoebox, lovely bounce boost out of base. 5 seconds remain. Don't think either team he's going to find anything here. So on to extra time we go. And I don't know how that works, but I'm sure we have some commissioners in the vicinity who can sort this one out for me. Beautiful. Whew. Deep breaths. Who knew tag pro was so strenuous? Inshallah, I will cap. So funny watching this and thinking that both of these teams tore us a new one. Brutal, brutal. Anyway, 6-6 is the score. No, I'm not raging. I'm not raging. I'm a nice guy. I'm not worried. I'm not pressed. Music's too intense. All the intensity just fizzled out as we ended up with a draw, dude. Bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Anyway, good tag pro still to be played. I'm sure we'll get our moments.
Much too long, I feel it coming on. The feeling's getting strong. It's been much too long, I feel it coming on. The feeling's in my bones. It's been much too long, I feel it coming on. The feeling's getting strong. It's been much too long, I feel it coming on. The feeling's in my bones. Can you feel it? Too long. Can you feel it? Too long. Can you feel it? Too long. Can you feel it? Yeah. Yeah.
That's good vibes, dude. There's some good vibes.
Yeah.
Any vibers?
Yeah. At last, the long wait is over. The weight is off my shoulders. I'm taking all control, yeah. My mind is set so free. I'm where I want to be to get the best of me. Too long. Can you feel it?
Oh, I made it.
Can you feel it?
Looks like both teams are ready. See how we go.
Can you feel
Yeah, buddy. I'm liking this new style. Fuck the first 5 seconds.
it? I see.
Let's turn this down. Serious stream. Serious stream.
So true, the good feelings coming through.
Okie dokie. Got no sound. Just realizing. Yes, I do. I lied to you. Maxwell, strong grab here. Balakwa will be shut down in the corner. Just needs to bounce off that back wall. And its first one straight off the bat to the Flaccid Trips. Something they haven't been able to do at the start of a half thus far. And it's been their bread and butter all season. So if they are starting to pick those ones up, it might be a bad sign for antimatters. But AM made of sterner stuff than that, no doubt. This first pup round could be a disaster because Bell's picked up the flag. But Jay and Stevie, look at that belief. Stevie, what are we doing? Sorry, I can't help entering like coach mode whenever I see a major mistake happen. You know what I mean? So frustrating. Jay forced to grab by some pretty good routing by Hi-Fi. Shoebox chance to shut down Boss Jazz, but Boss Jazz far too fast. Though will run straight into the hands of three players. Balakwa Hi-Fi able to keep them blocked out. Boss Jazz, clever Dukes going in for another sniff. Should get shut down on this one though. JL looking for a bomb play. Balakwa in position to grab that flag before it can happen though. Hi-Fi reads the fuck out of Jay for a quickie. And now in an OD situation, Shoebox leaves that boost up. That's crucial, but Balakwa caught napping. And Shoebox claiming an easy solo return on that one. Happy to just hold the midfield region as JJ boosts pass. I don't understand the logic there. But here we are. Antimatters picking up 2 rolling bumps in the second round of the half. Hi-Fi quickly getting diffused though by a flying Shoebox, who passes off that return to Stevie Baby. Balakwa potentially getting soloed by Stevie, but not going to happen. The RB runs out at a crucial time. Balakwa returned just before he's able to get that cap himself. And JJ and Hi-Fi shut down and then get a grab of their own, but they're quickly shut down by Jay. Momentum changing hands like that this half. Strong stuff, strong stuff. Hi-Fi boosting straight out there onto that flag. Handoff potential here. Balakwa in position for it, but Hi-Fi gets shut down, not able to make it happen. Probably needed to force his way into those defenders rather than let them do it for him. Maxwell, strong opportunity to block here for JJ. Buys himself a bit of time, for Shoebox rather. Buys himself a bit of time with this flag, but it is going to be at the cost of 2 Duke Juices to his team. And JJ and Boss Jazz stabilizing, but a clever boost combined with a strong block from JL means that Maxwell can get that kiss in the end. So the power of these Dukes will be neutralized for the moment. JJ keeping that one on blocks while Balakwa looks for an out past Maxwell. Is going to be a straight line. Balakwa should be able to hold this, but gets a little bit excited and shut down as a result on that bomb. Clever positioning by the Flaccid Trips, holding on to this 1 cap lead. And Shoebox gets duked by Hi-Fi. This guy is playing out of his cranium, bro. Jay picking up that Hi-Fi return as Balakwa setting up that top boost. Always has the right locations. Just the map awareness of this guy is on song tonight. Maxwell, once again, you gotta rush. You gotta rush that boost. Doesn't matter what happens. You just gotta take it, man. Couple quick pups for the Flaccid Trips, but it's gonna be detrimental because Hi-Fi could be past 3. Stevie pressuring, but will get the shutdown eventually. Stevie getting out of the way for Jay on this boost. Oh, that's good teamwork. Good stuff. Great comms. And Jay boosts in for the second of the half with only 30 seconds remaining. It's all Flaccid Trips at this early juncture. Stevie now just foraying, feeling out the map. Balakwa stepping up the challenge, and Stevie immediately falls apart. Shaking at the prospect, no doubt. And a couple more quick grabs from Flaccid Trips means JJ actually has an opportunity to cap here. Balakwa's going to hang around, look for a boost block. Not going to happen, unfortunately. So we're going to go into... Nearly choked on my own spew there as JJ nearly got the cap. But alas, not to be. So... early lead of 2 caps to the Flaccid Trips. And I have fears of going to a map 3, which I do not want to comment. But I've signed up for it, so here we are. I feel it too. A song, by the way. Good pickup, I think. Extras shaking. That's good. That makes me happy. That means better tag pro, Max. More mistakes, better tag pro. Everyone knows that. Oh shit! Dude, that sucks. Sorry to hear. Didn't expect to get so heartbroken. It's the 8th toilet break this series. Loving it, guys. Good work. Don't want to go to bed to a reasonable hour, so it's fine. Okay, ready code coming out for the flaccid trips, and Boss Jeremy quickly starting. Good sign, good sign. AM not even bothering with a ready check. Who needs it, huh? Oh yeah, I got a few good ideas of what to queue up here. Yeah, we're keeping the tunes pumping. Max not in, but Max got the classic. What do you know? Galacqua early grab gets returned by Shoebox. So Hi-Fi not able to influence, and Shoebox riding that return into a little offensive foray. Axelrod just restricting Balakwa, not giving him that boost in. And it's going to work out because Shoebox picks up that grab and Hi-Fi is returned. Jay just caught a little bit too slow on that boost. Balakwa walking it in. You just can't get soloed there, Shoebox. You just can't. Jay in a great position to pick up that return. A little too clever. Shoebox repositioning onto that top boost. Has a lot to do here. This is actually pretty dangerous, but manages to work his way back into it. So, first round of pups here. And it's flaccid trips to zip once again. That I think you're right about. G-Box, I don't know what we're doing here. But both teams waste their space bar. And flaccid trips comes up worse with Shoebox getting returned. But it's an easy handoff to Max Raw. Balakwa opts to kiss. A little bit scared, I think. My best guess. And unfortunately, Hi-Fi just boosts straight into 3 defenders with that flag, wasting a grab chance. Waste of spacebar. I like. I can see it. Grab chance for Max Raw. Gets shut down by Boss Jez though, just a little off on that bomb. And Stevie, terrible positioning, trying to play for the flag and the pup at the same time. Going to get neither as Maxwell gets returned. So, 2-zip the way of flaccid trips is the outcome of that skirmish. And we have an RB getting onto the flag here. Oh, Jay and Shu, how do they find that? And Maxwell gets the other space bar on the other side of the map. So Shoebox now grabbing Stevie with a lot of work to do. JL will be there in time to solidify. There's some strong flaccid trips blocks. Gonna make this one pretty impregnable for JJ, I would wager. Max Raw boosting way out of position, but Stevie holds strong. JJ never caps these. This guy. Love that. Okay. $2 finding that solo on Hive. Very opportune time because these power-ups are coming up. Stevie should be able to get that bottom one uncontested. Maxwell picking up an RB on flag, but the bomb from JL means that it's going to be a bit out of position. Stevie needs to use this to knock Bell off the flag. Completely wastes it, and Bell caps anyway. Ugh. Yuck. And I know what you said earlier about JJ never capping, but this one is looking dire. Scores level. Oh, God. Someone cap the flag, please. Oh, shit. Couple grabs from Flaccid Trips. That's not good. JL, perfect spot to block that line from bomb to boost. So, won't be a quickie. Perhaps a little exploitable. Could be one the other way. Stevie walking in, but JJ just not there in time to catch up. So, Flaccid Trips get one on the board. And thank God for that. It might be a clean map 3 instead of an overtime here. AM, though, will be able to pick up both of those power-ups. Max Raw just tucking himself in with this flag. Balakwa going for the glory. He actually hit that on me before. It really wasn't nice of him. A lot of work to do here. Does young Max Raw. Gets underneath Balakwa and Boss Jez. Trying to work his way through the midfield. Not on this occasion. JL just leaving Stevie to get free grab. He doesn't want it, though. I don't really understand what's happened there. Now he's forced to grab, so he's going to die anyway. Sorry, excuse my pronouns. And JJ looks like a sitting duck. Looking for that one. Gets shut down. Shoebox trying to roll out, but Boss Jeremy picks that one up. And only 7 seconds remain. Can Balakwa find this final cap with 4 on OD? This is it right here. Boost straight in, but Shoebox finds the return and Jay keeps the flag, so we are going to map 3. Allow me to update my scoreboard. 989 FT. I'll leave that bit out, I think. Good enough, good enough. Ooh. Map 3 it is. Fair enough. You don't get here very often. A lot of 2-zip wins in the Tag Pro community. But off to an old staple. Shout outs to Nigel because it's Audacity time. Someone tell JJ slowly walking into the OD is not a good strategy. Honestly, I don't think it matters. Why would you bother? That's a Q. Might have already played that, but I will. Okay, that should do the rest of the stream. Don't need to look at that again. Beauty. 3 seconds on the final map of the series. As Shoebox loads in, both teams happy to wait, but Flaccid Trip setting up on the mid boost feels a little antagonistic, I must say. Don't really have a precedent for that sort of thing yet, but that felt wrong. Either way, we have High Face setting up blocks as Maxwell looks for a path out. We'll get shut down by Balakwa and Boss Jeremy playing some strong defense there. So now Jay left in a 2-on-1. Jukebox finds a shutdown on High Face. So slow start here to Audacity. Balakwa trying to get some advantage on this bomb. Just misses the flag, so going to be too late there. Jay, I feel like you should probably just contain in base. So Balakwa's now out with the flag. A few wrong decisions being made there, but both teams now setting up for power-ups. This could be Balakwa's chance to just walk it through mid. Max Raw ready for that one all day and all night, every day of the week. And twice on Tuesdays. So will be a kiss on these tag pros. Max is just fucking around with Shoebox on the bottom bomb. That's disgusting. It's sickening what I'm watching. These are seeds 1 and 2, huh? Let's lift the standard here. Bit of better tag pro. Jax, J and Max, synchronized boost coming in. It's actually going to work out. Max Raw getting a clean out past 2 players. Stevie shuts down Balakwa, excuse me, and 2 blockers to beat, but Max Raw is fiddling with his, you know what, in the middle of the map. So we'll be boosted on by the Antimatters chasers. Jay and Hive setting up this kiss, but we have Shoebox walking straight into a spike. So Hi-Fi will find his way out into the second round of power-ups. Stevie and Shu getting desperate on the chase. They get the shutdown, but at what cost? As Balakwa is able to pick up that Juke Juice, and should be a pretty strong spot to use it as well, because Jay's going to get blocked out, and then Shu is going to get blocked out, but Jay uses the RV spacebar. The total opposite of a waste on that occasion. Saving a cap for his team, maintaining this 0-0 scoreline. Jeremy boosts into Stevie Baby. If Shoebox and Stevie can get back in time to shut down Balakwa, this could be really dangerous for Antimatters. Okay, strong holding position in the middle of the map. Stevie catches Bell, trying to loop over the top. Hi-Fi getting wriggled by Shoebox. The wriggling persists, and it's back to base for Hi-Fi. Shoebox now leading JJ back into the base to try and get a shutdown, but not going to happen. A couple of pretty rotten flashes there means that AM now in a strong position, though Stevie holding well, and both teams setting up the power up. So Stevie, sensing the opportunity, goes for a boost. Not going to work out on this occasion. So 1 each. Big juices to AM and Flaccid Trips, with Bell taking this flag through the map. Jay opting instead to use that Juke Juice to grab. And let's ring around the rosy for the next foreseeable by the look of things. Stevie bombs, displacing Bell ever so slightly. Jay in a strong position on this team boost. Could look through bottom. Would make sense to me, but does miss that a little bit though. Some strong blocks from his team means that all of a sudden Jay's in a dangerous spot, and Flaccid AM responds in turn. Chasing towards that bottom left corner. The bomb will be to Jay's detriment though, as he is shut down, and then Max Rose shut down, trying to hit a boost that's a bit too cheeky. So Flaccid Trips get in position to stop that Boss Jeremy capture in the nick of time. And the nick of power-ups going the way of AM for their troubles. Should be a cap here for AM, I would have thought, with the Tag Pro and the Juke Juice. But, well, yeah, okay, they make it work in the end. Pretty bad there by Max and Stevie, as they definitely could have influenced the map more than they did. So AM picking up the first of the half, nearly 5 minutes in. Slow start for sure. Something you don't see very often these days. And honestly preferable, in my mind. But that's a whole different conversation. As Hi-Fi goes for a grab, will be a handoff towards Balakwa. Shoebox getting baited completely there, but Max Raw diffusing means that she was able to get the return after all. And Hi-Fi solo grabbing, Shoebox opting to just stay ahead, defuse as required, because these pups are coming up and the map pressure is on. Hi-Fi with all the power right now. What are the comms saying? Shoebox does get the defuse. A little too slow for my liking. Now a lot of work for Jay here. Does displace Boss Jez and Balakwa, but I don't think it's going to be enough. JJ finds the shutdown and Hi-Fi walks it in. So team-wide cap there for AM. Beautiful work. That's just a slow build-up of control. Love to see it. That's real tag pro. Boss Ches spikes himself. Trying to be too clever. And I'm losing my voice. G-Box should have a grab here. Doesn't quite get it though, as he sets himself on this team boost. On the other side of the map, Hi-Fi has a grab of his own, and he's past two. Shoebox does not grab, excuse me. Maxwell grabs and flaccets. So will be a bit of map control towards AM, but it's a reset and back in the hands of Flaccid Trips as they get this grab heading into the next round of pups. Stevie and Boss Jez jostling for that top tag pro. It's going to be 2-zip the way of Flaccid Trips, and Hi-Fi with a whole lot to do. Oh, they're going to fuck it up. They've fucked it up. Are you serious? What the fuck? Guys. How many? Okay, not this time. Oh. Shit. This is dire. GG. Holy fuck. You know, I think I'm going to be able to say anything I want because there's no chance that Flaccid Trips watches this halfback. Honestly, like, as badly as they're playing, Antimatters isn't playing much better. Like, what? I swear Boss Jez has spiked himself like a good 5 or 6 times. Let me get the stats on that. He had the flag every time, so it won't show. Never mind. Oh, okay. Regularly scheduled program. We have a grab from Max Ross. Strong blocks from Stevie Baby. Means that he's going to go straight into a spike. And Stevie boosts into a wall. I see. Oh. Okay. Ju and Steve now back defense. Probably where they should remain for the rest of the half, I'd say. And Maxwell with a bit of flag control here. Balakwa looks for that boost. Shoebox will be able to pick up the top RB. And Jay is stuck on Ree with that Duke Juice. Bit of clever communication means that they are able to get the swap. And JL picks up return after return. It's just Boss Jez to prevent this capture. Not this time. They managed to not choke it. JL does some JL things and it goes their way. The score is 1-3 for the Flaccid Trips. Shoebox way overshoots that, but it doesn't matter because Boss Jez walks straight into Stevie Baby. Shoebox gets juked again, and Stevie Baby cleans up for him again. Getting himself on this bomb here. Shoebox misses the bomb, allows Hi-Fan out. Shoebox gets juked again. Gives Hi-Fi the boost. Hi-Fi with a lot of control now. Getting hard. It's hard work. Balakwa hits Boss Jez cleanly. Just snooker shots him out of position on that power up. So it will be 2-zip the way of Flaccid Trips. Using one of those Duke Juices to get the return. Stevie gets... Balakwa walks around him. Excuse me, her. Now looking for that shutdown on Boss Jeremy. Will use the Duke Juice spacebar to get it. I don't believe it. We have a play, ladies and gents. Shoebox juking JJ and Balakwa. Does get shut down there, however. And back to a little 2v2 action as Shoebox and Jay line something up on the other side of the map. Will be a quick shutdown on Shoebox, but Jay finds his way to this team boost. And with only 15 seconds, AM are just opting to play very passively. And looks like the right call in the end because JJ is past 4. What the fuck? And it's another one for AM. That is a tilter. Holy shit. That was such a bad half. Ugh. I'm getting nauseous, dude. So it's like when you create something beautiful at pottery class, you know, you bring it home, like a mug. You make a nice, beautiful mug. You use it for years, get a good 10, 15 years out of it, and then your 3-year-old knocks it off the countertop, it smashes into a million pieces. And we're at that stage where we're sweeping it off the floor right now. Or maybe, you know, I'm going to clarify that. We're at the stage where we're picking up the major pieces, thinking maybe I can put this back together. But really, you know, within yourself, there's no coming back from that. And so here we stand. The final half of Audacity, map 3 of the qualifying final. The team who wins this half, +3 for the Flasher Trips, will take their spot in the grand finals in a couple of weeks. So AM ready and raring with their 3-cap lead, no doubt. And God, I wouldn't mind being a fly on the wall in the Flasher Trips call right now. In fact, I think I will probably go in for a couple listen-ins just because I'm kind of dying over here. It's a bloody long series. Couple of ready calls coming in for either team, and group leader's not in the joiner. Love that. Let's try one more time. Got hit with the classic, as they say. Just in the nick of time. Beautiful stuff. Back to group. Great. We're on such a good run too. Hey, I can ban people by dragging them. That's cool. Give you a day off for no reason, or just a permaban. I like that. What a timeout I tag. 1 second. That was fun. Oh, they're in a game. Excuse me. Fucking around. Hopefully I didn't miss too much. What the fuck? I missed a whole minute. Excuse me? Wasn't a back to group called? Oh well. No one capped. We'll be fine. Couple Duke Juices go in the way of antimatters on this first round of power-ups. As that shutdown comes through, I'm going to join the antimatters call in a second. Get a little bit of insight into how the comms are going. Oh, as Balako picks up a very cheeky cap. The crumble of Stevie and Shoebox is unprecedented right now. Let's take a listen.
Keep it in here. We're good. Nice.
2
3D for a sec, and then I'll go.
Yeah. I'll wait.
I'll
for
just take out
setup.
this
I'm gonna
one.
go team
Wait, this burst.
What's
No,
that
we're all
pop?
good.
Tag.
boost.
Tag.
Tag. It's I think it's like 9.
It's double. Come.
Yeah.
Get the wedge I was talking about.
Ours is
Oh,
9.
let's bomb early and then wedge.
Unlucky.
We're safe.
Is yours high? Ah, fuck.
Unlucky.
Unlucky, good try.
I got out 5.
I'm
Delayed.
gonna block J from the... Yeah. Just play boost,
Eight.
so I can delay. Or get in there,
Yeah,
get
I'm
in there.
going Team boost. Someone come out.
Top.
Get ahead,
Top.
get ahead. Lead's kind of scuffed. He's coming. Nice. Delay. Nice, Joe.
Oh,
Huge.
got a free?
Huge.
Need D.
Yep. It's alright. Nice. Just hold. We're chilling.
Yeah.
Stay there, Bell. I'm going to push
Yeah.
off. Yep.
Just have all the power at the moment. It's like everything they do is working out, you know, like that boost from JJ is ultimately outrageous, but when you're playing this well, it doesn't matter. Everything just comes off. Like Stevie just blocking Jay there for no reason. It's emblematic of how the team's operating right now. It must feel really hopeless. I probably will go for a listen to Flasher Trips if they manage to get another cap, but otherwise I think probably a bit dour and a bit personal, I think. So I'll leave them alone for the moment. Jez, he's found a lawnmower back in his natural habitat. We'll have a lot of work still to get this shutdown on Jay. Probably should have chased in my mind. But Jay doing very well to hold onto the flag here as he's working his way back towards this team boost. Oh, he's got all the moves coming out and Haife is not liking it. He's going to be able to do a lap the map with this flag. But Lacqua, to his credit, has not been shut down either. Jay eventually succumbing to Haife and JJ in that center region. Stevie boosts just to Narnia. Absolutely nowhere, but Shoebox does well. Pick up that return, to his credit. Maxwell watching Haife boost past him and roll around. Strong position. If Flaccid Trips grabs here, it will be a unmitigated disaster, I'm predicting. But they do really well to hold onto the flag. Stevie nearly blocks Jay, but holds just long enough. It's going to be a RB plus TP for Boss Jeremy. He's got just about every pups this game. He's got 5. Next closest is 1. And Jay desperately holding onto the flag, waiting for his team to just open things up a little bit. What kind of mental fortitude do you have now, my friend? Afe gets the shutdown, but then follows it up with a boost straight into a spike. So, opportunity here for Stevie. They pick one up, and I might just sneak into Flaccid Trips comms as a result of that. That was pretty nice.
Time.
Someone
One
needs
time,
to
one time.
push mid.
Yeah, I'm coming. Just hold the weekend for pops. Yeah, that's it is. Stevie,
I'm gonna die, probably.
play holding this one. Holding this one. I should win. They got it. Top. I'm ahead. Got it. They got another one.
Okay, no, that's bad vibes. I'm getting out of there. That's just JL barking instructions. We don't like that. Well, you know, the broadcast doesn't like that anyway. I like it when I'm on his team. JL shooting out with that RB. Max Raw finds a juke on Boss Jeremy, so we'll hold the flag here. Temporarily. Could be a shutdown cap opportunity, but Max just misses that block. It would have been a cap too. That's a sour one. G-Box ignoring those mid boosts. Our 2 turned on to play well. So true. I mean, G-Box has been running that ASMR mic setup for like 10 years at this point, so no surprises. Dale and Haife setting up early for that bottom RB, but Lacqua sneaks through and picks that up. Now Jay trying to time this juke. Not going to work out. It's another 2 for AM, and the pub dominance this half has just been brutal. We're talking 11-1 so far for these power-ups. I mean, you can't win a half of Tag Pro and lose pups like that. So, I mean, you can temporarily wait it off, but this Max Raw Shoebox OD looking like capitulation. Stevie lining up this boost, so we'll be able to buy some time. And no cap yet for AM. They've got all the map control, but aren't able to convert at this stage. So Stevie, just with a bit of control in this top region, walks straight back into JJ. No idea why. I guess feeling a bit greedy. Shoebox with actually a sick block onto Jay, and Jay finds the cap. Only 2 the difference now. I'm going to get back into that chat, see if they've emotionally picked up at all.
Get a boost. So close. Get top. Max, you should get it. Do you have boost on you?
Nah,
Just
I
say
got
it, Stevie. What was it?
TP.
Find it. Oh, another tag.
Yeah, it was
find
a tag for Jay. Unlucky, man.
Where?
TP behind and lead. Oh,
Just hold it.
maybe.
Just hold it.
Hold on.
Oh,
Beautiful.
No, good chances, yeah.
He's on red boost.
Yeah, I'm. Plus
I'll
3.
leave
Coming
him.
in.
I'll just talk myself. It's not that hard. Good little bit of OD there by Flaccid Trips, but it might be too little too late. 2 caps with such a defensive display from AM might be too much of a lead to muster here. But a couple quick shutdowns coming in for Blacker and Shoe. I don't know where Shoebox is going. Just feeling the pressure here, I suppose. Not able to shut down Balakwa thus far, but eventually pick it up. Hi-Fi 1v1's Jay for that bottom boost. And my god, man. Still on one cap for... So, excuse me, one pup for the half. Oh, shit. Oh, my god, what have I just done? Ah! Okay, we're all good. Don't worry about that. Oh! I come back just in time to see Shoebox nearly boost Jay into a spike. Beautiful stuff. Boss Jazz with the flag now. Works his way around Shoe. Just Max to slow him down. Finds a path around Max Raw as well. But will get shut down by the OD of Stevie, Baby, and Jay. Now Hi-Fi on the flag. Jay juking JJ. Just holding his space a little bit. And Hi-Fi forging a path out of his own. Will manage to get around Shoebox and Max Raw. So Jay works his way back towards the flag. Stevie blocking once again. It's dire. It is dire. 1 minute remaining. This bottom pup is so crucial. Blaster Drips need to win. One. Please. Please. No. Well, that means that Max Raw picks up the only Flaccid Trips power up for the whole fucking half. And despite all that, despite all of that, they are winning the half 2-1. Outrageously. JL. Little JL Jukes there on Hi-Fi, but too little too late, unfortunately. As time remaining is in the teens. And Flaccid Trips find themselves 2 caps down. Both teams just walking it in now, knowing that the future is set. Balakwa getting contained by Max Raw will be shut down now. Max Raw boosts you back into base, so no consolidation cap. And the cap flag goes to Max Raw in half number 8 of this final series. Congratulations to Flaccid Trips, picking one up. Getting the week off. Time to rest, recuperate, recover. Think about other things. Congratulations and good night. Huge effort to them. What was the score? I think it was 6-5, 5-3. That looks right. GG's, goodbye.